Hi, Assalamualaikum. How are you guys? So welcome back to Miss Clini's class. Today let's learn about stoichiometry. In my previous video, we have learned about how to identify the limiting reactant. And now let's have a practice session. Before we start, let's say Bismillah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, I have one question. So let's solve this question together. Okay, so the question is some rocket engines use a mixture of hydrogen N2H4 and hydrogen peroxide H2O2 as the propellant. The reaction equation is N2H4 liquid plus 2H2O2 liquid produce N2 gas plus 4H2O gas. The question is, which is the limiting reactant in this reaction when 0.75 mole N2H4 is mixed with 0.5 mole H2O2? So to solve this question, the first step that you should do is you should check is balanced already. How to check it? Please check one by one. For example, we have N in the reactant. Count the total number of N as a nitrogen in the reactant and compare it with the product. We have N2 in the reactant and we also have 2N in the product. So it's already balanced for N. Next, let's check H as a hydrogen. We have 4 hydrogen in the reactant plus another reactant. We also have another H that have 2 and they have coefficient. So multiplied with the coefficient, we have 4 overall and plus the previous one 4. So in total, we have 8 for hydrogen. And let's check in product. We also have 8 because of it's 4 multiplied with 2. So H also have balance. The last one we have O as oxygen. We have O2 plus, we have coefficient in front, so multiplied with 2. In total, we have 4 oxygen in reactant. And then in product, we also have 4 because of we have 4 coefficient. So the reaction already balanced. Next step, please write the reaction. Copy the reaction and then in the question, they give you the data that for N2H4, we have 0.75 mole. So write it here. And then to find the limiting reactant, we need to find the smallest coefficient. The smallest coefficient will determine the smallest mole. So to find the limiting reactant, we get the mole per coefficient. Here, after we divide it and we compare the mole and the smallest mole will become the limiting reactant. So here we have 0.254 H2O2 and 0.754 N2H4. And the smallest one become H2O2. So H2O2 is the limiting reactant. So we solved the first question. Next question. How much of each product in moles is formed? So to know the product that form in the reaction, we need the mole of limiting reactant. So that's why we need to solve the previous question first before we go to the next question. As we know here, the moles of limiting reactant is 0.25. So we substitute in this formula. So coefficient of N2 multiplied by mole of limiting reactant. So 1 times 0.25. So it's become 0.25. So this is the mole for N2. We have another product that is H2O. The same formula, so coefficient of H2O multiplied by mole of limiting reactant. So 4 times 0.25, so it's become 1. So yes, that's it. It's easy, right? So yes, please uh, learn again by yourself and practice for solving another question. I know you can do it, guys. So I think that's it for today's. Let's close by saying Hamdallah. Alhamdulillah Alamin. If you still have a question, please do not hesitate to ask me. See you on my next video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.